There's a great feature in Google Forms. When you have a multiple choice question, if you click on these three dots in the bottom right corner, you can choose Go to Section Based on Answer. So you'll notice here, option 1, if the person chooses this, it's going to take them to section 3, but if they choose option 2, it's going to take them to section 4. Now what sections are is basically like another page is how you can look at it. So if you look here, you'll see I have section 2, then I have section 3. Adding sections is super easy. All you do is click on this little equal sign in the bottom right hand corner of this list and click Add Section. Using this option makes it easy to make forms where you maybe want to differentiate the work for students. Perhaps you have a review form where based on the question, if they answer it wrong, it will take them to maybe a review video, and then they come back to that question to answer it again. It's great to have students make your own adventure stories with this to work on their creativity and literacy at the same time. So let's just preview what this looks like to give you a better idea. So we're going to click on the little preview up top here. This one is set up as a template for my students for creating their own adventure stories. So their first page actually is set up for them to type their introduction to their story here. And then the person clicks Next. They continue with their story and then they give them a question. So if we choose option 1, notice right now we are on section 2. So when you choose option 1 and click Next, it takes us to the next section or page if you want to refer to it. And notice this one says section 3. Let's go ahead and click back. And now this time let's choose option 2 and click on Next. And notice it took us to section 4. So that is how you would use the Go To section based on how someone answers their question. So the two things you have to have is you have to have in your form sections. So you need to add those. And then once you have your multiple choice question, you need to make sure that you set it up to Go To section based on answer. This template is in my tutorials, so feel free to use it with your students. I also have a link to my storyboard document template that I have students complete before they get to this part of completing the form, which makes it a little bit easier for them to focus on their writing first before they get to the fun part of putting their adventure story in the Google form. This Go To section based on answer can be used for a variety of reasons. I already gave you a few, but think about how you can use it for procedural things like supply requests, or maybe a student incident report, or a tech request. Depending upon how people answer their questions, some people you need more information from and some you don't. So this is a great option to differentiate those forms. Think about the different ways that you can use this Go To section based on answer for your forms.